Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amira binti Saleh, metric number 055166. Today, me and my friends are going to present about our hall reservation system. Hall reservation is a system that will help streamline the hall management process and also ease the process for the staff as well as save data in database. Aside from that, the system will also be useful to check the availability of the hall. This will make it easier for the customers. One of the problems that occur during manual reservation process is that it is time consuming. Other than that, the hotel staff are always at risk of making errors in data entry. Moreover, it is harder for staff to search for a specific data entry. Lastly, many record losses could occur. The objectives of this project are 1. To study the functionality of the system, 2. To improve staff's work productivity, and lastly, to test and evaluate the system. The scope of this project is developing a hall reservation system for customers. The reservation can be done by customers. They can also cancel the reservation. Meanwhile, for the staff, they can view all the reservations that are sent by customers. They will need to approve their reservation. The expected outcome of this project is to build a system that will help the staff to control the flow of the hall reservation process at the hotel. Furthermore, this system will successfully simplify the process of reserving a hall.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mastra binti and my matrix number is 056166. I'll be presenting the model architecture of the system. This is the use case diagram for hall reservation system. Firstly, there are three entities for the system, which is the admin, staff, and customer. The admin are able to register the account for the staff so that the staff have access to the system. Next, they can also manage the staff profiles. Now, for the staff, they could log in to the system using username and password. Then, they are able to edit their profiles according to their needs. After that, they are able to view all the reservations that are made by the customers and have the power to approve or not. Then they are able to check the status of the reservations and other available halls. Lastly, they must log out of the system every time they end their working shifts. Now for the customers, firstly they have to register an account in the system to have an access. Then they must log in using their username and password. They can also edit their profile for their liking or change any information. Then they can surf and search for available halls in the system. They will be able to read all the description of each hall so that they can choose the most suitable for their event. Next, they can check their reservation status to see whether the staff has approved or denied their reservations. Other than that, they can also cancel their reservation if they must. Lastly, they could log out of the system.
Greetings. My name is Samita Sanmugam and my metric number is 055980. I will present the schema of hall reservation system. We start by declaring staff, customer, password, hall, and applied. We also declare the result to be success, approved, signed in, signed out, found, and approval status. The main schema of this system is called hall reservation. Each value of the left side are given to be a part of a power set. The domain and range in this system is also stated clearly. The initialization schema shows the system at an initial state. In this case, there will be no customer or password as no one, including the staff, will be empty. Since there is no staff and customer, reservation for available halls will not be applied. Hence, reserve, available, and applied is also empty. In order for the staff to access the system, they will first have to sign in. Sign-in staff is the schema that shows the sign-in process of staff. Staff will have to input their username and password. If the staff and password match and is an element of account, it will be activated and they will be signed in. Sign-out staff shows the sign-out process of staff. Changes will be made in the state of hall reservation as staff will no longer be active when they sign out. Staffs can edit their profile. Edit staff schema will show the process of editing their profile. In this case, changes will be made to hall reservation state. First, the staff should be signed in. This is represented by staff being an element of active. After changes, the new account shall have updated details of staff and the success message shall be shown. View Reservation application is a schema that shows how the staff can view all applications to reserve hall. This is given that the applications are not empty. If there are any applications, it shall be displayed for the staff. Staff are in charge of approving customers' application to reserve hall. Approve application schema shows that process. Approving will cause change in state of schema of hall reservation. Each application to reserve will have a reservation ID. Whether the staff approves or rejects, changes will be made under reserve based on each reservation ID and its applied status. Once done, result will be shown. Finally, the staff can view hall and its status. This is shown in View Hall Status schema. This does not make any changes to state of schema. As long as the hall data is not empty, everything shall be displayed for staff to view.
Hi, my name is Anis Nur Syafiqah binti Abdul Wahab, matric number 055689. For my part, I will explain about the schema of the customer. First of all, the sign-in customer schema. This schema shows the process of signing the system for the customer in order to access the system. Also, in order to sign in, customer will need to input their username and password. If the username and password is correct and if the element is account, it will be activated and customer will be able to sign in. And also for sign out customer schema, it shows sign out process for the customer. The changes will be made in the state of hall reservation and customer will be no longer active when they sign out. Customer can also edit their profile and the process is shown in this schema. Any changes made will be changed in the hall reservation state. The precondition is only to edit the profile is the customer must first sign in the system. This is shown in the schema where the customer being an element of active. After changes is made, the new account should have updated the details of the customer and a success message should appear. For customer make reservation schema, customer who want a hall have to apply to get the hall. They will be able to make this application based on availability of the hall. Once applied, it will display the result. If there is changes or problem regarding the reservation that has been made, customer can cancel the reservation. To do so, first of all, the applied conjunction is the customer has to be the element of the application and the hall has to be reserved by the particular customer. Only then the application and reservation can be removed. Once done, the result will be displayed. And the next one is the schema for the customer to view the reservation. The difference between view reservation for customer and staff is that the customer is only can be able to view the reserved hall that they have made, unlike the staff that can view all the reservation made. For customer view available hall schema is almost the same as the view hall reservation schema, which the customer can only view the available hall that is ready to reserve. The next one is the search hall schema, which is to search for the specific hall. If customers have any particular hall in mind, they can search for it. Such halls and details will be only listed out if they are available. If there are any, the result will be displayed. Last but not least, the check reservation approval schema. Customers who apply to reserve a hall can check the status of their reservation status based on the reservation ID. They will get to know if the application was accepted or rejected.